this video goes through some skills practice with percents and order of operations. So we're just going to work through each of these around to the nearest cent because you'll see we're dealing with money. Now in this case we are just multiplying $123.55 times 0.1599, and that's just a decimal. If you plug that into your calculator, it's going to spit out to you 19.755645. And this is round to the nearest cent. So if we think about this in terms of money, cent means hundreds, right? 2 decimal places. 1, 2. So if I'm rounding to this underlined 5, I look 1 place past. This 5 right here tells me to round up. So if I'm rounding up, I will end up with 19.76. Now, in number 2, we have a percentage in this problem. So we have $5,000 times 24.99% divided by 12. So you got a couple things to do here. Now, I have my 5,000. I'm going to multiply by, now I'm going to change my percent to a decimal because you can't play with percent. You've got to change it to a decimal first. So I take my decimal point and I move it 2 places. So this is really 0.2499, and I'm going to divide it by 12. Now, multiplication and division, order of operations, we do those left to right. So really, you can, I wrote it differently here, but you could also kind of think of it as 5,000 times 0.2499 divided by 12. You're going to get the same answer doing these things in either order. And when you do, you should get 104.125. And again, nearest cent. So 2 places, 5 rounds up. So I end up with an answer of 104.13, right? 13 cents. In number 3, again, we have a percent. So I've got to take that 6.75% and move my decimal 2 places to the left. So I'm going to take $182.13 and multiply by 0.0675. When I do that, I get an answer of 12.293775. Again, 2 decimal places, right? 1, 2. 3 tells me to round down. So I just have $12.29. And you really could hit pause with every one of these, try it yourself, and then come back, check your answer. In number 4, we're just adding. Remember that when you add decimals, you want to line up the decimal places. So $248.33 plus $79.87, and we just add vertically, and I end up with an answer of $328.20. Number 5. Now we're going to round to the nearest dollar. So we're not going to round to the nearest cent. We're going to change our rounding. This problem doesn't have any percents, so we can just do it exactly as we see it. $1,433.54 times 0.1799 divided by 12. Calculator spits out 21.4911, and we're rounding to the nearest dollar. So here's the nearest dollar. I look at 4. 4 tells me to round down, and I round to the nearest dollar at 21. In number 6, again, we just have straight a dollar amount times a decimal. When you put that into a calculator, you get $20.3949. Again, nearest dollar. 3 tells me to round down, so my answer here is just $20. Number 7. Again, we're multiplying with the decimal 0.2999 and dividing by 12. You just do it left to right in your calculator. Your calculator is going to spit out at you 19.043. That's an easy rounding because you look at 0, 0 rounds down, and I have nice and easy $19. And the last one, straight subtraction. Remember that when you are subtracting with decimals, again, you want to line up your decimals just like when you add. So when I subtract 3, 8, there's my decimal, 4042. Now remember, it did say nearest dollar. Look at the 8, 8 rounds up, so I end up with $2,405 rounded to the nearest dollar.